that we need to think about the kinds of policies that are going to be long-term, sustainable, and create, I always use the word jobs, and create, long-term jobs. And I think we need to start looking at moving our state from a, so dependent on oil and gas, because that's where we're at right now, right? When you go up to Santa Fe, when they're talking about the economic forecast, they're talking about how much gas, how much is it, how much is oil, how much is gas, and how much is that going to bring into the state in terms of revenue. I remember one time, I think it was the director of DFA, and she was so excited that it was cold because it meant that everybody was going to be turning up their furnaces, right? And I thought to myself, poor folks don't turn up their furnaces because they know they can't pay for it, right? And so I think we need to look at, for the long term, our state, how can we change from an oil and gas-based sort of economy into these other kinds of jobs. And I also think that, we need to get away from this whole idea about business friendly, right? We need to be worker friendly, not business friendly, because when we're business friendly, basically that just, we get into this whole thing about, really giving away the store. I think we need to look at worker rights in the state. I think every job should be a union job. And it doesn't be on But I think the other piece that's really very difficult is that when you talk about, and it's a hard argument to deal with, because when people are coming and they're talking about, well, these are going to create jobs, you've got folks out there that have been unemployed for such a long time, and for them to have a job, even if it's, for 6 months at $10 an hour, their unemployment has run out, and that's all they have. They're close to being in the street. So how do we deal with that piece too? How do we deal with, with our high unemployment and at the same time not give away the store?